My name is Hassan Mango. I'm the head of solutions at Prairie Shields Technology. My role at Prairie Shields Technology is to design and implement business solutions for our numerous clients so that they can ensure that their day-to-day business operations run smoothly. So I was first introduced to Illinois Lyme Association when I spoke to the representatives at a Dan Swanson golf outing almost 2 months ago. And at the time, I had no idea that Lyme disease was a threat to the community, especially because there is no specific treatment for it. Where one of the participants was this very knowledgeable gentleman that had a family member that was affected by ticks and Lyme disease. And due to the fact that it was an immediate family member, they just had to find a solution because it didn't sit right with them. And I think that's what resonated with me the most is family and that sense of making sure that your family members are taken care of. I think the most interesting part of today for me was working with media more than technology, but also how can we leverage our media for the sake of technology and social media, and making sure we're raising awareness about Illinois Lyme Association and Lyme disease. I think our team had a very tactical approach to our plan today. We had specified an outline of how we wanted to tackle the day, hour by hour, clip by clip, and what kind of content we wanted to push out. And I think it just proved how ready we were and how good we worked together. It's different because working more with technology, it's like I have the most experience in my field. You have the most experience in your field. Marcos has the most experience in his field. Alex, Shaham, and so on. When we're working more so like this, it's like all our eyes have to be the same eyes. I think 2 months ago, if you asked me that question, our direction would be to find clients that are doing okay or bad so that we can take their place and make it better for them. But with our more current build and approach, we can do that from anywhere. It's because we know our place. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we're still there to consult with them that if it breaks, what should they do? For me personally, the more I know, the better. I'd ask them one question first, and it's what do you not like about your work? I think there's one statement that really pops in my head, and that is if you want to do something, do it. Because when the gentleman we spoke to at the Dan Swanson event told us that one of his family members had Lyme disease and there's no cure, I think the fact that they wanted to offer their services nationwide and not, let's say, neighborhood wide or pay to play wide is a key factor on why I want to work with businesses and teams like this, is because they want to empower the community with the knowledge that they have. I think there's one statement that really lights up in my head, and that is if you want to do something, do it. And the reason why that lights up in my head is kind of the story of how Illinois Lyme Association came to life. Was when we were working at, or I found out about Illinois Lyme Association when we were working the Dan Swanson golf outing. And this gentleman told us about a family member that had Lyme disease, which there was no cure for. And he wanted to support his family member. That kind of connects with if you want to do something, do it. Because there was no cure. In order to find some treatment, they had to do something about it. So I think with a lot of modern day technology firms, they don't like to step into their client's shoes. And this is what I think sets us apart, is that we actually like to see how you're working, where you're working from, and what you're doing. Because that would only optimize our understanding of you as a client. Obviously, it's not life and death for our clients, it's more so success or failure, is how I would tie it. We want to provide for our clients the same way that they provide for their families. I think it's devotion and not necessarily life and death or success or failure. It's more so devotion that determines life and death. So at Prairie Shields Technology, we want to apply that same devotion to our clients so that they can succeed.